Okay, well, it is the day after Christmas, and last week was just a whirlwind of craziness with the kids and their school festivities and everything else that we had going on with the kitchen, all the last minute things like the countertop debacle and everything else. But we were able to get the stove working and the dishwasher. That was it. But it was enough. It was enough to be able to cook Christmas dinner. At the last minute, my sister and her family got a stomach bug. So it was just us and my parents, but it was a really nice Christmas. And I decided to skip a video on Christmas. It was a nice time. But today is the day after Christmas and I am back at it. So we are at the shop. I am here. We skipped auction last week because it was going to end on Christmas, but this week we are going to run auctions even though it is going to end on New Year's Eve. So I'm going to photograph some items today. My mom is here at the shop working, and I have everything that Andrew bought at the flea market, all of the glass and stuff that I want to get photographed, and I want to pull some other items because I'm behind because I skipped a week. So it's Monday and we're gonna get a head start this week. We're not gonna be rushing around on Tuesday, so let's get to it. Here we go. Well, my mom suggested that I list this kitty cat, and I think that would do pretty well at auction. Been hanging around for a while. I got that at Lemoyne a few weeks ago, so I think I'll do that. I didn't know if this was a casserole dish or if that was like a flower frog. Not entirely sure, but got the flea market boxes sitting over here. Mostly stuffed with paper. This one's pretty much empty except for the paper, so we'll just stuff that in there. And then Shelby has been pretty busy over here processing stuff. I think she's been coming in once or twice a week after school. Here is, I think this is the video that's going to go out on Wednesday. Ceramic tree. It's a little late for that. West Elm vase. I really like that one. I think that one I could probably do an auction. I'm gonna have to go get one of the carts and wheel that out here and load it up. Okay, so here we are in the back room, and I ended up pulling stuff off of the shelves, some stuff that's been sitting for a little while, like this kitty, because it matched, well, kind of matched this cat. And what I realized about this cat is got faces on both sides, which is a little bit trippy. It's a little trippy, but it's still pretty cool. Now, there was some stuff sitting on the top of this cart that I photographed a while back, and I just decided to re-photograph it rather than scrolling through my phone looking for the photos, because it was photographed quite a while ago. Here is a stamp box, fused glass horse dish, 2 brass figurines. This we got at the glass show. That's been sitting there for a while. I finally decided I'm gonna let that guy go. I love the bird design on that. I'm covering it up with my finger. Now, there are lots of flea bites, so I didn't pay like a lot for it because of the flea bites. Focus. But doesn't want to focus for you guys. There's too much going on back here. Too much going on. There we go. So that's that. This Bjorn Windblad, usually I can pick out a piece and remember exactly where I got it. I don't recall where I bought this. Now, it does have a chip on it. I think maybe I got this at a Goodwill. 2 for $2. You know what? There's remnants of a Goodwill sticker on there, so I'd say chances are it came from a Goodwill. I think I rescued that. And I think the reason it probably has a chip on there, and it actually has 2 chips, is because somebody had it in a plate holder. That is that is what happens when you put them in plate holders. this lady, I know that I got her in Boonesboro Antiques. And this guy came from the Goodwill, Walkersville. See, I'm good at that. I remember where I get stuff, but for the life of me, I can't remember where I got that plate. And he never had a lid, but I thought it would be fun to like stick flowers in his head. Turn them into a vase or just a planter. So here's some additional stuff that I photographed. I still have to get into these boxes. These are the boxes that I hauled the other day with Laurel. I'm going to photograph this stuff. And then there is also stuff down here. I hope that's my mom. I'm not expecting anyone else. The deer. I photographed that the other week, but I didn't get around to listing it, so I'll photograph it again. I'm gonna get through these, and then I think I'm gonna go film the video somewhere. Now, just in case you missed that haul video, here is the stuff that Andrew got at the Carroll County Flea Market, which is once a month, and he went by himself this month, and I was like, well, make sure you stop by and get some glass. And he was sending me pictures. And I was circling stuff, and I'm like, grab that, and grab that, and grab that. So I think the total spend was around $200, I think. So there was this, and then I'm going to take you over to the black box. I just have it sorted by what would photograph best in which box. This one I'm kind of on the fence about. I don't know if that would be best in black or white. This, I'm assuming, oh yeah, that's going to glow. Let's flip off the light. Check that out. Yikes. That's crazy. And that's like a yellow more so than a green, which I like. Let's see how this looks in the white box. It's tough because the foot is clear. And clear is always tough. And I find that clear does better in black. But the purple, of course, would do better in white. And the atomizer would do better in white, so it's kind of up in the air. I might do it in both and then decide when I'm listing it. Okay, well, it looks like I've got about 19 things photographed. I'd like to get about 10 more things photographed. So my original plan had been to wheel the cart out to the front of the shop and load up, and then wheel it back to photograph things, but now I've filled up the cart. So I can't do that. And this cart over here already has stuff on it. Do I want to list these things? I've got mixed feelings about listing these things. Mostly because I feel like this is a buy it now. I may actually already have this listed, I don't know. So I'm gonna fill a banana box, I think. Look at that, an empty banana box just hanging out right there, waiting for me. Alright. Although, I think you've seen this video. I think that's Lemoyne. Goodwill. I mean, we might as well grab stuff that's already been processed, I feel like. I want to be Fire and Light. I never got the kitties listed. That's a bummer. I have to go through all of those boxes anyway, and I don't have time to do that today. I need to open up all of them, make sure they're not damaged, make sure they match, and sort them individually. So that's a project. I'll probably list and buy it now, and just let them sit. These beautiful plates are probably also going to be buy it now. The teacup, I think, could probably go to auction. That was a Goodwill find. This is Villeroy and Bosch. Bach. I don't know, every time I say it one way, I'm told it's said the other way. So I never know how to say it. That. This was a while ago. Beautiful box. I'm a little tempted to keep that, but I don't know what I would do with it. I had a few people asking about this vase. This looks like stuff that was in a baggie. Made in Taiwan. Okay. I knew about the angels, but I actually kind of got excited for the elephant in the little trinket box. All right. I'm going to be very careful carrying this to the back, so do not panic. It will not get broken. This was shown very briefly in a video. Some of the best people I know are cats. I was so excited about it, I just kind of snatched it and stuck it in my cart. I feel like this still applies. The snowman bowl. Because it's not Christmas, it's winter. So we'll take this and this. Straddling the Goodwill stuff. I figure if I can get all this photographed today at the shop, I can list it from home tomorrow while the electricians are finishing up the kitchen. Here is an individual restaurantware creamer. Put that in the box. This fused glass dish. The bird. And then this horse, which is signed, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make out the signature, so I'm just gonna list it. I feel like that's pretty well done. So stick those in my box, and I think we're getting there. Lots of smaller items, which will be nice when it comes to shipping. I know the guys prefer to list the smaller things. Here is a vase that I bought from Shelby. I think this is McCoy. I'm pretty certain this is McCoy. I don't see any markings on it though. And this art pottery, which is signed, but I doubt I'll be able to decipher that. Oh boy, that makes me think spring. But it's been in the single digits these past few days. It's been like super, super cold. Fortunately, our heat started working again, at least for the past few days. Who knows what it'll be doing next week, but next week is supposed to be in the 60s, so we'll see. The last thing I want to grab is this dragonware vase back here. I'm gonna grab this. I don't remember when I bought this. I mean, I remember buying it, but I don't remember where. I guess that seems to be the theme of the day. Where did I buy that? When did I buy it? I don't know. It's all blurring together these days. Okay, so I think we have enough items here in the box. I'm going to carry these to the back, and I'm going to photograph them. All right, I've got this thing in the light box, and the more I'm looking at it, it's giving me mixed vibes. I don't know. At the bottom, I don't see McCoy on there, even though I know sometimes it can be super faint, and I don't know. I feel like it wants to be McCoy. You guys are gonna have to let me know what you think in the comments. I think if I was to list it, I'd list it as art pottery. It's got the form. I don't know. The thing that sucks though is it's photographing more of a peach, and it's definitely pink. So I'm gonna try to get the color right in the photos, but it's giving me issues here. And there we have it. I think that's good. I think I got pretty much everything photographed. There's a few items down here that I photographed 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. I could have swore I got this. I know I got it photographed. I don't know if I got it listed. Same with the sit and stricker plates. And occasionally things don't get paid for, and that's a possibility. But also, I may not have actually got it listed. I may have just gotten it photographed. Sometimes that's the case. This I know I got photographed. And if I can go back and find the photos, I'll get that listed. I just love the shape of that. And it's neat because it's like a black, but it has green kind of near the copper color. So it's I don't know, it kind of emulates like an oxidation, and I like that about it. So I think that's good for this week's Tuesday auction. Like I said, it's almost Monday. I didn't feel rushed today because it's not Tuesday. I'm not down to the wire. I can go sit in my office and start doing a few listings. It's only 2 in the afternoon. It's amazing how getting stuff done early, it feels good. Feels real good. Obviously I've got quite a mess going on back here. I really need to get these shelves organized, and I think one of my next projects is going to be cleansing the shelves. I've got a lot of older stuff hanging out back here, including some auction extras that I think need to move on. Baggy extras, for instance. Sunday's Child is fair and wise. And this was a baggie that I bought. I sold the piece. No, maybe I didn't, because I remember I specifically bought this baggie for these little guys. So, this is a baggie, and this is some extras. This was an extra in a baggie, I think. So there are some extras, odds and ends. Obviously, holiday stuff. We've got Halloween that I can put away now. And I do put my stuff away. I know a lot of sellers sell straight through, but since I do run a lot of auctions and I prefer running my holiday stuff at auction, those auctions do better during that particular holiday. So for instance, if I was to put these up by now, I could do it any time of the year, but because I would do these auction, I like to plan them close to Halloween for auction. So I will put these away until we're closer to Halloween. Here are some more Halloween candles. So I just need to start packing up my holiday stuff. Christmas we got here. Although I think some of these were broken. Ooh, they are now. Thanksgiving down here. I think you guys said those were Williams. More Halloween. These vintage masks have been hanging around forever. Since we were operating out of the 3rd floor even. That's how long we've had those. And all this stuff on the bottom shelf, I don't even look down here, honestly. Because I don't usually get down this low. I'm too tall. Got a menorah back there. A fairy light. Alright, so maybe I do need to come and look at these bottom shelves. Some cute dachshunds. So anyway, that's my next project to go through here. Easter. Might as well start getting Easter ready because we're going to be listing that soon. And then I want to start getting this stuff in the front to the back. Get that done. So anyway. Alright. I'm going to go start some listings. Okay, well, I stuck my camera on the charger and I got about 5 items listed. I'm probably going to continue to list items this evening after Laurel goes to bed. It is about 3 o'clock now. Only 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I think I'm probably going to end up heading around the corner over to Bedford Street Antiques to do a little bit of shopping. I was debating whether I wanted to go to Lemoyne today. I'm still like, do I want to go to Lemoyne? But I figure it's about 30 minutes over there and then it'll already be 3:30. And I don't know if I'm going to do that today. Probably not. So I'm going to go over to Bedford. That's my plan. The past few times I've been there, I've been kind of in a rush. So I'm going to just go over there, take my time, do some shopping. I did just schedule my very first Whatnot sale. So I'm very excited about that. So I've included a link for that down in the description of this video. Now that is an affiliate link, so if you click on that link and you sign up to become a buyer or you sign up to become a seller, I do receive a small commission, and that goes to supporting this channel, and I do appreciate that. But I'm very excited to give Whatnot a try. I've talked about it before on this channel, and it's always kind of been like, I've always been curious, so we're gonna give it a shot. And we scheduled our first sale, so it is January 8th at 7 p.m. Eastern, and I'll go into more detail about that on a later video, but you can definitely go and set a reminder for that. So anyway, I'm going to sign off now. Like I said, I'm gonna go around the corner and maybe do a little bit of shopping. A little bit. And I guess I will see all of you guys tomorrow. So long.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you.